Alright, so what's going on, guys? Spiteful is back again, coming at you with a character review on Coyote Stark. So, finally we have a melee Stark, which is actually pretty crazy. Shout out to Rykoban, who leaked the stats nice and early. let's just get right into it, fam. So let's just get into it. Alright, so we do have Stark, 747 with a massive amount of attack, like his base attack. He does have 1030 stamina, so as a melee character, he does have good stamina. His spiritual pressure is a bit lacking at 599, but he does have Killer of Soul Reaper, and honestly most characters in the game are Soul Reapers, so it's definitely a plus. And let's get into his soul tree, shall we? So first thing you'll notice is that his skills do block his path to 150. So he does have Sprinter, increased number of flash steps by 1, requires 1 Shunsui. Adrenaline, increased normal attack speed by a whopping 20%, which is actually really fast, to be honest. Increased special move damage, devastation by 40%. No, wait, it's 30%, excuse me. Which is kind of low, to be honest. I think it's either 30 or 40%. Either way, he's not really killing much with his super, in my opinion, because you're going to be using chappies most of the time. We'll be going into his normal attack damage setup before his SAR setup. So increased normal attack damage, bruiser by 40%, guys. So not only does he get 40% bruiser, but he also has a 20% nad link straight up across, like right on, sorry, like he's a nad link. All right, so he has 60% normal attack damage up right from the get-go. So he does have Berserker for 30%, which is actually not too bad. So if you do have like a hybrid, like Yuki Pupples combo, if you have like attack 30% on that, he'll actually be pretty good on a hybrid build. So long reach, increased normal attack area of effect by 20%, which is actually really good, especially considering he's a melee character. He does require attack jewels to get to 150, and he does require 160 spiritual pressure droplets to get to 200 from 150, and he requires 80 of the other droplets. Of course, he requires 3 hogs and 3 Hogyoku wills to get to 6-star and then level 200 respectively. So let's get into his NAD build, shall we? So increased, let's just go right here. Increased attack 120%. I'm gonna change the links to 75 increased normal attack damage. So that increased normal attack damage is gonna change to 95%. And let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna do the NAD build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he hits 5 times, but it's technically a 4-hit combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, he does have this Kirito thing going on, which is actually pretty sick. Hits for about like, let me see if I can get the 4th hit off. Oh, oops, killed him too quick. Now this is 75% additional normal attack damage. Ooh, why is my game chugging? So 7.5, 7.6. Okay. Let me see if I can get the 4th hit off. There we go. Ooh, 8.4k. I see that. It's not bad at all, actually. So we killed like this small fry with a quick little 2-hit, which is good. Okay. Now his strong attacks for the most part are 8.9k almost. Ooh, that's actually pretty OP. Alright, so he does guard break with all of his strong attacks. His strong attacks for the most part under a NAD build are more for guard break or crowd control. As you can see, like I just want to knock them down a bit. Like the damage output is not really that great when you're chappied up and whatnot. So I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna do a SAD build after. We're not gonna bother with. Actually, we're gonna do a SAR build. We're not gonna bother doing SAD. Honestly, his strong attacks are not really all that powerful. Okay, guard break. Ooh, close. Now his second skill is kind of like Uryu's third, except honestly, if you do his second skill and try to flash step out of the way, you nullify all the remaining damage. So if you stay in place, you'll notice that his strong attack does continuously damage your opponent. Let me see so I can show you guys. You see all the, like it hits 3 times. Now if you flash step, you nullify the second and third time should you flash step too early. Which honestly, I don't really like it when it does that. I kind of like the whole, if it's on the ground and it stays on the ground anyways, like you see that, and it only hit 1 time, even though I like flash stepped out. Like even though the animation still stays, you nullify the damage, which is kind of pretty bad. Alright, so we're gonna damage test the special right quick. Alright, let's go.
ドリーム。早く。もっと早く。
So as you can see, he one-shots like his enemy even with chappies when he does his starburst stream. So I mean, if that's not OP is powerful, like I don't know what to tell you guys. Like he's a beater, you already know. Alright, let me stop. Okay, he obviously with chappies he's not gonna do diddly squat, alright? Just blame my editing. Sorry. Alright, let's check out his SAR build and hopefully that's better. We do have a tension tie with 30 SP, so that should come in handy. Alright, for this build we're going to go with the strong attack Frenzy Byakuya. We're going to do Frenzy Renji for that additional normal attacks because he does have a really high bruiser multiplier, and then we will use Tag Team Rangaku just for the additional strong attack recharge time. So he does have 34% strong attack cooldown, and then we'll have Spiritual Pressure 30, 20, and then 30, and then it's a tension tie, so increase special move effect by 100%. And he also gets boosted XP even though we're not going to need that. So we'll do additional attack percent for the sake of the video, and then well, we're not using Yukis or couples, so let's increase the focus too. That way we can crit a little bit. Alright, so let's check it out. It hits twice for approximately like 7k. Normal attacks still melt the enemies a little bit. It's not really as good as before, but it's okay. It's okay. His third strong attack does hit multiple times. All of his strong attacks do guard break, which is good. At least he one-shots the small fries, and we should be able to defeat that. He's critting a good amount of times. He does have killer advantage in this raid, which is good. Which is the reason that a lot of us wanted to wait for the reviews for today. That, and I couldn't even max him out until today, so yeah. Whoa. Yeah, 7k does not deal much damage to the big dudes. So we'll try to do a strong attack damage build if we can. That Starburst stream is so sick though. Okay, nice. Unfortunately, you're like I said, unfortunately you're like forced to stay in place, so you can't just like combo from like your second skill, flash step into your third skill or your first skill. You have to actually wait. Whoa. The game's deciding to chug right now, which is not good. Alright, so we're at the boss, so we're going to damage test his special. I'm not expecting his special to do too crazy amounts of damage. I mean, he does have a tension tie, so... And this is a relatively old raid. Alright, so let's check it out. Damn, we were almost able to one-shot the boss. We have little to no health, so let's do that. And there you have his SAR build. Alright, so this is the build we're going to be using on Stark for PvP. Keep in mind, we're only going to do 5 fights just for the sake of the video. I'm not really going to go too deep into his how good he is. I'll make a separate video with Stark and PvP. Not sure if I want to put Ulquiorra on the same team because I know for a fact that this team is not that great. So let's get right into it. Increase normal attack damage by 20%, decrease damage taken by 56%. So as you can see, like enhanced links. And then increase stamina 110, increase attack 100, and increase defense 50%. So let's get right into these matches, shall we? Now, Fullbring Ichigo and Ulquiorra are built as sad characters, so yeah, we're pretty much going to be sending, let's send Stark towards the Ichigo just because the Soul Reaper killer. Damn, yo, that picture looks so nice too, to be honest. Like, they did a good job with his little banner icon. If that's even what you call it, I don't even know what it's called. Alright, so Stark versus Fullbring Ichigo versus their Kenpachi. Ooh, they have Nell, which is not good for my Ulquiorra, to be honest. Yep, I knew she was going to obliterate him. My Ichigo needs to put in work right now. Ichigo. No. Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Stark and Ulquiorra probably don't really make a good team, but let's try again. Honestly, I think that Stark is gonna need to be on a team with maybe like Lost Agent Kenpachi or a really bruiser-based team. So if you have like Blue Kenpachi or Noitora, Kendo Kenpachi, any of those like Chappie-based characters, make them really tanky, make them really strong. Stark does have like really fast NAD, but his issue honestly is like if he can't get close to his enemy, it's pretty much over. So it's him versus Kenpachi right now. He's gonna go for the soul bomb for some ridiculous reason. And no, there's no way Stark goes up against the Kenpachi. Kenpachi does have a spot killer too, so. Oh god. Like you're really trying it. You're really trying it, Stark, aren't you? But with the DR, he survived actually a lot longer than I thought he would. Kenpachi does have poise, so like you can't even like stun the Kenpachi. Thank you for the ticket though. Alright, so we're definitely gonna send Fullbring Ichigo against Anniversary Ichigo. So Fullbring Ichigo versus Anniversary Ichigo. Ulquiorra versus Fullbring Ichigo. Ooh, this is not good matchups to be honest. At least we killed the Anniversary Ichigo almost immediately. Fullbring Ichigo easily dispatches Ulquiorra. And yeah, we were able to finish that off. His Kenpachi does not seem to be maxed, so that might have been a thing too. Now we are in 3rd seed, so these guys shouldn't really be all that difficult. Honestly, the team that I set up isn't really, it's not very good, alright guys, it's just not very good. Alright, we already know from the Ulquiorra review that we're supposed to send Fullbring Ichigos against Noitoras. I don't know why we do this, maybe because we're savages. Alright, so we'll see. Alright, so Grimjaw versus Ulquiorra. This is not good at all, to be honest. Alright, so the Noitora's down. That was quick. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the fact of the matter still stands. Send Fullbring Ichigo against Noitora, guys. That's all you need to do. Oh, we couldn't even... I wanted to see Ulquiorra special, you know? Alright, last, what do you call it? Now, Stark. Let's see if we could find, like, a Mind Soul Reaper. There's not really many that I really consider for PvP. Toshiro, like you never see Toshiro anymore, to be honest. Definitely not a good idea to go up against someone with a Spada killer. You don't want to fight your Wichis in the middle, like her Kamehameha will obliterate. Let's just do Iba, screw it, I don't care. Hopefully Ulquiorra can get in on that Iba, to be honest, and then help out Stark, and then we can move on from there. If you're using Iba, like you deserve to get clapped, to be honest. I'm alive tomorrow midday, that's good to know. So they got the special. Iba coming in hot with the Sakura Cherry Blossoms. Yo, if we lose to Iba, I'm be tight. Alright, now Iba's a tank, guys, but like, if you can't deal damage, there's no point in having a tank on your team. Like there's literally no point because he doesn't do anything. He literally just wastes a spot. Like you saw, he even used his special. Like you don't want a character that wastes a spot on your team, to be honest, unless like he's literally the best you got. Anyways, that's Stark. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I hope you like what I'm doing with this channel. Anyways, y'all know what it is, guys. Grind on catching up, hit me up, stay blessed. Overall, I like Stark. Like him more for PvE than PvP, to be honest. Honestly, I need to test more, to be honest. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.